What a machine. And I know this one is very bright, it's very vibrant, and that's because this is the 30th anniversary MX-5. They sold over 1 million of them before this one came out. Now, you can get a normal MX-5 in a normal colour, and that will cost you a smidge under 33,000 euros. And if you would like to search for Mazdas for sale from some of our 1,000 trusted dealers nationwide, hit the link up there. But for now, let's get into the review. So what are the biggest differences between the normal MX-5 and of course the 30th anniversary? Well, there's a bunch of them, but the biggest ones you'll notice, well, you can't miss the orange paint, but also it has some different wheels, it's got some Bilstein suspension, bigger Brembo brakes, amongst a few other things, including a limited slip differential. But let's take a look at the styling of the MX-5 as a whole. So you've got these kind of more aggressive looking headlights. I quite like that. However, it would have been really, really cool if we were to get some pop-up headlights. My guess is they're probably too dangerous to get a car safety approved, and Mazda actually are quite safe. Now, if we take a look around the side, we've got these 17-inch forged alloy wheels. They're finished in a lovely, very dark grey. And the attention to detail is phenomenal with the 30th anniversary carved in there. And I love in here behind the Brembo brakes, you can actually see the suspension components. That is really, really cool. And the attention to detail continues with the 30th anniversary on the side here. And you can see this is number 16 of 3,000. Now, only 10 of these actually came to Ireland, so it's really, really hard to get your hands on one. Then from the rear, it's pretty basic. You've got your twin exit exhaust down here, your Mazda MX-5 logo here, Sky Active technology, so kind of bragging somewhat about the advanced technology which is in the engine. That is fantastic. Can't say the technology is as advanced for the radio. This aerial looks a little bit old-fashioned, but here is where it all comes down to. Now, a lot of people will say the MX-5 boot isn't massive, and it's really not. It's only 130 litres, so it's pretty small actually, but it does have enough space for all the key Mazda MX-5 owners' little bits and bobs. So the interior of the MX-5, I'd love to say it's basic, but it really isn't. They've somehow captured the new and the old and done a very good job of it. So this suede kind of Alcantara finish along here is really, really nice. You've got a digital display here. It is touchscreen, but it can also be controlled here. There's sat-nav in this. It also connects up to Apple CarPlay in an MX-5. That is truly, truly living. Then you've got 3 analog displays in front of you. Well, actually 2 are analog and 1 is digital. Has all your information like your range and the mileage and all those things. And as far as everything else goes, these Recaro seats with the orange stitching, they're actually, I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say very, very comfortable, but all things considered, they are pretty comfortable, and they are, of course, heated. That's actually so nice. You've got the roof down, and you've got the cold air going on you, but then you've got your heated bum. I really, really do like that. There's no glove box. In fact, storage is limited. There's a small bit of storage in there, and a small bit more in there. You've actually got some drink holders here. So, as a whole in here, it's nothing mental, but it does have your climate control. It has all the good infotainment system that you get in a modern Mazda, and it definitely feels very, very spacious. However, let me show you this. Now, you can get this with the RF boot, which is kind of a roof, which is the hard top, but this is the soft top. And it's, I don't know if you can see me, but it's that easy. So we just pop it up and pop it back. Really, really easy. That takes like 6 seconds. Okay, it's time for the fun part of any review, but particularly when you're in an MX-5 and it's a relatively sunny day. You can hear the engine out behind you. The wind is blowing in your hair. This thing's insane. So to talk quickly about the engine, so the MX-5 is available with 2 engines. It has got a lower 1.5 litre with 135 brake horsepower, and then this, the 2 litre. Hang on, sorry. I know this is dreamy and all, but give me 10 seconds. Realistically, this is more appropriate attire for having a convertible in Ireland, even in the summer. Anyway, as I was saying, the Mazda MX-5 is available with two different engines. The lower, about 130 odd brake horsepower version, and then this, the 2 litre one with the Sky Active engine. It revs all the way to above 7,000, and that has 184 brake horsepower. And as I said in the intro of this video, it's not a whole lot of power by today's standard. In fact, 184 brake horsepower is about the same power that you get in a family saloon. It's not a lot, but it doesn't matter because the car is light, and the whole time you're driving this, you're using the full 180 horsepower, and there's nothing to be said, but it is an absolute hoot to drive. So much fun. The other thing is there's no modes. It's not like when you get in a Golf 4 or even an M4 and it's got eco and dynamic and all these different modes. It's just Mazda MX-5 mode, and that's all you need. Now, when you do decide to slow it down a little bit and drive it as an everyday car, you are faced with the facts that it is quite small in here. That said though, as we said earlier, it has all your creature comforts. It has lane assist, it has cruise control, it has reversing sensors. It kind of does have the full package. You won't be able to bring a whole lot of gear with you, and as far as ISOFIX points go, there's not even rear seats. But it is usable in the everyday world. You just probably wouldn't want it to be your only car. Now, in the last couple of years, I have been extremely lucky of living my childhood dream and driving just about every car that's come to the market in Ireland. And it's been fun, but I can tell you that today has been the most enjoyable day. It is such an insane car, and actually on my way up to the Dublin Mountains, I drove past two 911s and an Aston Martin out for a drive together, and I didn't envy them because I can use the entirety of this car the entire time I'm here, and they're just sitting on the edge driving nice and slowly because they have 400 or 500 odd horsepower and they're gonna bin it. I won't, because I only have 180 brake horsepower, and even if I do, which hopefully I don't, I'm only going 20, 30, 40 miles per hour. It's a safe speed. Another thing that has astonished me about the MX-5 is the way the rear just wants to play a little bit. It's really light, and even with some good tires, it still just skips about. So the concept is proving to work, and I really feel like I'm in an old sports car here. It's fabulous. The pedals are nice and close, so when it comes to downshifting, you can heel and toe pretty easily. There's no auto bleeps or anything like that. It's just true essence driving. The suspension, whilst being a little bit soft, still does hold the road very, very well. The gearbox. I mean, it's been known for years that the MX-5 gearbox is amazing, but the shifts in this, it's such a short throw and it really clunks into gear. It's so satisfactory. I'll say it right now, this is, with the exclusion of any other thing, so if you're not interested in practicality, you're not interested in high power, and you buy a car purely for entertainment, this, the MX-5 right now, is probably the best bang for buck and best car on the market. I'm having more fun than I would be in an M4 right now. I'm having much more fun than I'd be having in an RS3 right now. It's phenomenal. Anyway guys, I want to say a big thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure to subscribe, leave us a thumbs up, And of course, comment below what you think your favourite car is and what cars you'd like to see us review on the channel in the near future. If you'd like to search for Mazdas for sale in Ireland from our trusted dealer network nationwide, there's over 1,000 of them, hit the link up there. But for now, that is all from me. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.